Hey friends, welcome back to the farm. We're going to make a super cool dessert tonight, so stick around if you want to see what that is. So we're going to make apple enchiladas. Sounds a little weird, not a savory dish, it's a dessert. So first thing we're going to start with is like an 8x8. I'm using a disposable pan because this is leaving the property and I won't have to worry about getting it back. We're going to spray that with coconut oil, and then we're going to start putting our pie filling that we made the other day in some flour tortillas. All right, we got our pan sprayed. We're going to put that down here. We're going to get tortilla out of our package. We're using the like 8-inch tortillas. They make all different sizes of these carb balanced tortillas that we like. So we'll get one of these pulled out of here. We've been having a problem lately with these things like sticking together in the bag. They're super moist. We like them even better than like regular tortillas. But you got to be careful taking them apart, otherwise they come apart. So we got one tortilla in here. We've got our fantastic apple pie filling. If you don't make your apple pie filling, which I recommend you do, you can use the store-bought stuff. It's just got a lot of stuff in there you can't pronounce, and I don't know if you want to be eating that. I will link the recipe to this at the end of this video, so all you got to do is click on it if you're interested. Take you a 1/4 cup measure, and we're going to kind of heap this up and put it kind of crossways in this tortilla here. Probably about that much. And then we'll kind of string it out a little bit so it goes full length of our tortilla. And then I'm going to wash my hands before I roll this up. I'm going to get me a little spatula too. Alright, so now we're going to roll our enchilada up. Come behind your ingredients. Pull your tortilla back a little bit, trapping that inside of a little smaller round, and then just roll it up as tight as you can. And then you're going to place that seam side down in your pan, just like that. So when it's cooking or when you're putting more in here, it does not unroll. We're going to continue to do this and fill this pan up. Got our last one going on here. We're able to get 5 in this dish perfectly. So there you go. Now let's move on to the next step. So in our medium saucepan, we started out with a 1/2 cup or 1 stick of butter, 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/2 cup of water. We have a teaspoon of vanilla standing by. So we're going to turn this on medium heat and bring this to a boil. And then we're going to simmer it for 3 minutes. Then turn off the fire and dump our vanilla in. Okay, our mixture is coming to a boil. We're going to reduce the heat and just simmer it for 3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes has elapsed. Let's turn the fire off. In goes our teaspoon of vanilla, and we'll give that a stir using our little whiskey thing here. I love that. Got several of them. So now we're going to take and pour this over our apple enchiladas in the pan. So we're going to attempt to get some on all of them, kind of cover them all. But if we don't, we'll get a little brush and we'll brush it and make sure it's on every bit of the tortilla. My big pot's in the way over here. I think we're going to get by without having to use the brush. Yep. So all of our tortilla has been covered wet. So now we want to add this rest of this to the pan. It should all start soaking in underneath those tortillas, and it should all fit in your 8x8 pan. There we go. So now set a timer for 45 minutes and just let this sit. You need to wait to go in the oven because this sauce is going to magically transform those tortillas to where they're like pastry dough. Okay, 45 minutes is up. We're preheating our oven. I've put our pan on a sheet pan with some parchment just in case it decides it wants to boil over. So once the oven's preheated, we'll get this in. All right, we are up to temp. All right, that needs to bake for 30 minutes. All right, there's our apple enchiladas. They were bubbling when they come out of the oven beautifully. I'm not going to dig into these, but we're going to share them with Mom down at the nursing home. She was talking about these the other day, so we made her some. She used to make these, I guess. Now, I don't ever remember her making these, but I'm sure I would have enjoyed them. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Hope you try it. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love you guys. Come back and see us here at the farm.